rotation locked? That's weird. Okay. Do this. Back. Let's see here. Okay. How in the world do I open chat? I am horrible at this. Okay. Maybe we're good. Oh, God. Planning out the day here. So we're in Ueno. Probably gonna go down to Akihabara today. Was planning to do some study with me streams while I'm here, but I don't have any live streaming software on the computer that I'm using today. Well, the computer that I brought with me on the trip, the laptop. So I'm too lazy to like download OBS. That way I can sit. I don't know. I could try to download it and set it up while I'm here. That way I can do study with me streams. But yeah, it's not really high on my list of priorities. But we also have. I was gonna live stream study with me streams on my phone, but apparently you can't do that until you hit a certain subscriber mark. So I'm not able to do that on my other channel, unfortunately, at this time. I didn't bring a lot of clothes on this trip, so this is one of the shirts that I bought since I've been here. Do not have any snacks here. Oh, God. I don't think I need that today. I don't even know if this is really live. I've never really done a live on the live chats visible. All right. This is gin and soda. It's new. I picked it up in Kawaguchiko yesterday. Went on a day trip out there on a date with someone and just went to Kawaguchiko and hung out there for quite a while. Hiked up the mountain there, that way we could take some photos of Mount Fuji. Took some photos of it. Went and got some udon while we was there. Apparently udon's relatively famous there, like they have some special udon, but we both agreed while we was there that it wasn't that great. So definitely not the best udon I've had. It wasn't horrible, but it was definitely not very flavorful. Yeah, I don't know how I would explain it, but it definitely wasn't very flavorful. So that was a little disappointing. But it was still a fun trip. Got some beer while we was there and did all that good stuff. Working on preparing to go out for today. I think I'm gonna go down and spend the day in Akihabara because I haven't really been there since I've been here this trip. Haven't done any shopping there, so I'd like to go down to the Mandarake, maybe go to the Animate, Danki, maybe hit some more stops. I might actually go to a maid cafe. I haven't been to a maid cafe since 2018, so it's been quite a while since I've been there. There's the Square Enix store down there too. I've never been to it. I've walked past it quite a few times in previous trips. Um, there's actually a sumo tournament going on, probably like half a mile, maybe less than a mile from where I'm staying right now. I tried to get tickets for it, but tickets was sold out, so that was definitely disappointing. That's on me for not planning in advance. I knew that a sumo tournament was happening in May. Did not know it was the Tokyo ones, so that's definitely on me. I do want to go to a sumo tournament one day, at least for one of the days. So yeah, really would have liked to have gone, but all the tickets are sold out for all the sumo tournaments up until September. I went onto the website to book for like a tour guide and stuff, and they were booked all the way up through September. So maybe I can get one for, when would the next one be? January, but I won't be here in January at that time. I'm planning my next Japan trip to be in December or January. I would like to go in late December into January because I'd like to spend New Year's here. Because my family and stuff, they don't really do New Year's, and it's like I just stay up to midnight alone whenever I'm at home because no one else wants to stay up or party or do anything anymore. Everyone's old now, and it's just, my family doesn't really celebrate events like that. We don't even do like birthdays. Even for my recent birthday, like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. What day is it? Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. A little over 2 weeks is when my birthday was, and it's like didn't even, the older you get, the less important parties are. So didn't even have a party, didn't have a birthday cake or anything. It kind of just happened. But that's just something that happens as you get older, and everyone starts drifting apart. All your friends get married, has kids, not able to hang out. It's like my friend group, we haven't got like a big friend group together, and oh my god, it's been so many years. Maybe like 2019, 2020 was the last time we actually got a decent group together. Outside of it being like 3 or 4 of us meeting up, we got maybe like 9 or 10 of us together to go out and skate. That was the last time we got a skate group together to actually go out and do something. So the older you get, the less important meeting up and going out and doing things are. Because as you get older, it's like, well, at my age now, in my early 30s, almost everyone I know has already been married and divorced at least once. Some of them have been married and divorced multiple times. Kids with at least like one person, multiple people. There's maybe like 3 or 4 people within my friend group that, maybe a bit more than that, because I have a large friend group, like a skateboarding friend group. People I've known for like 15, 20 years. Just like that friend group. It's like, we're not really close outside of skateboarding, but I'd still consider yourself like casual friends. It's not a deep connection with them. But among them, there's not many of us that haven't had kids or married or divorced at least once. Some of them have been married multiple times already. What time is it? It's 10:49. I'm just trying to stream and waste a little bit of time. The stores don't open in Akihabara until like 10 till noon is whenever the stores start opening, around that time. And it's only maybe a 15 to 20 minute walk down there, and I'm just gonna walk to it. Go down there, get some breakfast. It's way too early to be drinking, but I bought this gin and soda yesterday, while I was in Kawaguchi-cho, Kawaguchi-ko. It's a new thing. I've never actually had one of the gin sodas, but it was alright. What else do we have? We also have this. I'm not sure what this is. It's a Kirin Hon something. Osake. It's some type of liquor drink. It's like lemon, lime. I'm not really sure, but this is what this is. I opened this a day or two ago to start drinking on it. I don't think I liked it that much, but we gotta finish it while we're here. Yep, it's not particularly good. I enjoy just buying like random drinks while I'm here. This is Karupisu. Yeah, I think that's Karupisu water is what that is. We also have some Yokano, I think it's like black tea. It's unsweetened. It's pretty good. And then we have this, I've never had this before, rooibos tea. Never had that before. It's okay. It's definitely not my favorite type of tea, but at least it's better than barley tea. And last drink we have in here, I haven't actually tried this. Motainai. Motainai? It has ice in it. At least the freezer works. Motainai. Haven't tried this. Might try it tonight. One of my favorite things to do while I'm in Japan is buy as many random drinks as I can to try, because I like to try random foods and drinks. I don't have any foods in here at the moment. I've eaten all my snacks, but I've been buying random snacks to try. But yeah. Tomorrow it's supposed to storm, so I'm probably going to spend the day in the hotel or near the hotel. Might actually get around to editing some videos to upload some of those. I filmed a video while I was at the Bleach Lotus Brave or whatever it is. Let me see if I can bring it up on my computer. Bleach Lotus of Brave, maybe? Locus of Brave. Alright, it's Locus of Brave. It's an event going down in Yokohama. At the Yokohama Landmark Tower, and they have like a pop-up shop there and a cafe there for Bleach, as well as if you go up to the observatory, they have a bunch of displays and stuff. It was pretty cool. I got quite a bit of footage while I was there, so a lot of photos as well. So I would like to try to edit that tomorrow and get that up while the event is still going on. I'm not sure when the event stops, but it just celebrates 20 years of Bleach. That's gotta be like the Bleach anime, because the manga started in 2001, so it's got to be 20 years of the anime. Really didn't research the event. I went to that. I also went to the Conan event in Ikebukuro at Sunshine City. Got some footage there, not a whole lot, because whenever you go to these events, you never know how lenient they are about filming. Most of the time they're okay with photos at a lot of these like anime events, but as far as filming, which I was filming on my GoPro, sometimes they don't like you filming there, but photos are fine for the most part. It'll have a sign if they don't want you taking photos of it. Whenever I was here in Tokyo last year, I went to the Rent a Girlfriend event in Shibuya at the Anime Center, and I don't believe I took any video while I was there. And they had some areas where you couldn't take photos, but some areas where you could. So I did take a lot of photos. I would like to get around to editing and uploading something for that, because I really like the Rent a Girlfriend series. I'd love to upload something for that. With the materials that I have. I don't know if I took any video or not. I took a lot of photos where I was like allowed to. But yeah, Japan and Japanese people are really weird about taking video at places. So sometimes you either have to be sneaky about where you do it at like events, or you're just not allowed to at all, and they'll come up to you and say you're not allowed to film here. So I believe at the Bleach event it was allowed, so I took quite a bit of footage while I was there. I believe I got video of almost everything that was there, so it might actually be like a 5 to 10 minute video, but the Conan video, it's probably going to be short, 5 minutes or less, because I don't have a lot of footage for that one, because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to film there and trying to film where they couldn't see and stuff. But I did take quite a few photos, so I can just do like voiceover and photos for that. Um, but that at the Conan event, it was really surprising. I was like one of the only guys there. I was definitely one of the only gaijin there at the Conan event. Um, but Conan is insanely popular here in Japan. I wish it was more popular in America. Unfortunately, the anime got canceled after 5 seasons and 5 movies in America. Though Eastern Star and Discodec have been releasing a lot of the TV specials and movies. I've been buying those as I can. But anyway, yeah, Conan is very popular here, especially among like females and girls. The women here, they love Conan. Like I was saying, I was literally one of the only males there, like gaijin and Japanese people. But it was mostly girls at the Conan event, and they was going around and doing the clues because scattered around the Tokyo Landmark Tower, they had a bunch of clues that you had to decipher and stuff like that. It was really interesting. Couldn't do any of that because my Japanese wasn't good enough, and I didn't want to take the time to actually try to solve all that using my phone for Google Translate. But it was interesting. They had a lot of displays, took a lot of photos of the displays. Um, but yeah, Conan's so popular among the girls here. The person that I was on the date yesterday was also a Conan fan. I bought them some Conan shirts while I was at Uniqlo, and it was really interesting talking about Conan and stuff because I really like the Conan series, but I'm pretty far behind. I've read up to volume 51 or 52 of the manga. That's as far as I have in the manga. So I'm pretty far behind because it's over 100 volumes. And as far as the anime, I've watched all the seasons that was brought over to America in the dub, and I've watched quite a few of the Japanese anime, but the anime is very filler heavy, so there's not a ton of canon content. It's like half filler, half canon as far as the Conan anime. So but anyway, while we was on the trip to Kawaguchiko yesterday, was talking about Conan and stuff and some of the movies. The last movie that I saw of Conan was the one that was, I believe, based in Singapore. So we talked about that, and I would like to go out and watch the new movie while I'm here in Tokyo. I believe the new movie's out in theater while I'm here. They have the event going on in Ikebukuro. They have some other Conan events going on. I believe McDonald's has something going on. The person I went on the date with mentioned that McDonald's has something going on. I believe it was McDonald's. I don't think it was Wendy's, but they have a promotional thing going on with Conan. So I might actually try to get out to McDonald's and see if they have anything. It might only be select McDonald's here, but I would like to go out and see about that see about getting like a Conan burger or something if they have that. It'd be interesting at least. Yeah, I don't have a lot of plans while I'm in Tokyo this time. I've mostly been winging it every day. I've been going to so many various places. I went to Shibuya yesterday, day before yesterday, or something like that. I didn't spend a lot of time there, but it's really interesting to see how different Tokyo is now compared to pre-pandemic. There's a lot more gaijin here, and they're very loud and rude, especially on like the trains and stuff. So that's very disappointing, but whenever I was in Shibuya, I was really amazed by how many gaijin there are here. Even compared to last year, whenever I came last November, there's definitely a lot of gaijin here. Oh, let me see. How do I respond to this? I don't know how I respond. Looking for any particular manga this time. Yeah, I picked up some manga. I guess I can show those off. We have Shijo Saikyo no Deshi Kenichi, volume 61, which is the only volume that I've been missing for a long time. It's the final volume of Kenichi, and I got it for 100 yen. It was very interesting. I've looked for this manga every trip that I've come. This is my 4th trip to Japan, and I've never been able to find volume 61, and looking all over Tokyo, and I was finally able to find it. So I finished off the Kenichi manga. I also picked up Bleach volume 25. I was finally able to find one of these volumes, because this is the volume that came out at the same time as the first Bleach movie. And it has the Senna and Ichigo, and I forget the bad guy's name, but I mostly just bought it for Senna because I love Senna. But we have that. We have that as well. It took me a while to find one of them that had the poster in it. So, yeah, got that. I'm thinking about buying the Rent a Girlfriend while I'm here. I'd like to pick up some of those volumes. I've seen some, like volumes 1 through 10 for like 2,000 yen, which is like less than $20 at some places. I also went to the Bleach event, and if you spend over, what is it, like 5,000 yen, you get this Bleach bag. So I bought enough. No, they're not always based at 1,000 yen. Like the Bleach volume that I got was 3,000 yen. But if you go to like, what is it, Book Off in Ikebukuro, that's like one of the best places to buy manga. They have a huge selection of 100 yen manga while you're there, and you can pick up random volumes for like 100 yen. They have a section right on the right as you go in, and they have a lot for 100 yen. A lot of the stores don't have them that cheap anymore, but you can get like the bundles for really cheap. If I was living in Japan full time and I had like a big enough house or apartment, like my collection would be so much bigger than what it is right now, because manga is so cheap here. Like used manga is very cheap here in Japan. But I guess I can show off some of the Bleach stuff. I was gonna show off some of this stuff, and I might actually do it in like the video that I'm planning to do for the Bleach event that I went to. But I'll show off some of the stuff that I bought. We got a Bambietta Basterbine, and this is like, I forget what this is called in English. It's like a Fegu pen, or whatever they're called. They're really popular in America for some reason. They're also kind of popular here. But Bambietta was like the only female character they had. They didn't even have a Orihime one. I would have liked to have gotten a Candace Catnip, because she's my favorite of the 5 Bambis. I also picked up a shirt at the Bleach event. I don't know what size it is. I don't think they had any sizes for the shirts. Like I tried to look at them, and I couldn't find sizes on any of them, so I just grabbed one. So I hope it fits. So yeah. This is the Landmark Sky Garden, which is where the Bleach event was. Landmark Tower in Yokohama. Oop, well, that goes on the bottom. I also got this Orihime keychain, I guess is what it is. I'm not gonna open this yet, but I did also get this Bleach metallic poster collection. It's gonna come with one of these posters. It's not sure which one it is until I open it, but I want to open it on the video I'm gonna be doing for the Bleach event that I went to. It'd be really cool if it was the Aizen one or the Byaku one. Maybe even the Ichigo or Renji one, but I'm gonna be so devastated if it's the Mayuri one, because I don't really like Mayuri. He's one of the most overused Bleach characters throughout the entire series, so I don't like Mayuri very much. He got a major fight in like every arc, except for Fullbring. He didn't get a major fight in Fullbring, but the rest of them did. Kubo is really bad about giving like the set characters in each arc, like repeating the same character instead of using new characters. So yeah, like in Soul Society and the Rankar, Fullbringer, and Thousand Year Blood War, you always get a big major fight for like Kenpachi, Byakuya, Toshiru, Mayuri, and except for Fullbring. I really wish Kubo would have used more characters outside of those for like all of the arcs. Of course we got some like Yamamoto and Soifone and stuff, but the Visors could have used like better fights. Um, yeah, it would have been more interesting. Ukitake was an incredibly wasted character. It's like one of the only characters with like a dual wielding sword, and it's like we never got a major fight with him. We got to see his Shikai, never got to see his Bankai. Um, One of the things at the Bleach event, um, I believe there was teasers there at the Bleach event for the Breaths of Hell or whatever it's going to be, the Hell arc that's coming up. Hopefully, if Kubo ever draws it, um, I'm not able to show photos of it because they're on my phone and stuff. But it'll be in the Bleach video that I'm going to try to edit tomorrow while it's storming. Um, but it had like a display with like all of the original Gote 13, all of the captains, and where Unohana's picture should be, they had a hell butterfly. They didn't have her picture there. They had a hell butterfly, so indicating that she's dead, she's in hell, and they also didn't have Yamamoto up there, so they're both dead. So that leads me to believe that that was a teaser for like the hell arc that's coming up, and it also might kind of signify that maybe out of the original Gote 13, the rest of them may not be dead, which would be very interesting because I've always assumed that out of the original Gote 13, Yamamoto, Unohana, they was like the only ones that wasn't dead, and the rest of them had gotten killed off over time. But it would be really interesting to see if characters as strong as the original Gote 13 are, if they was still around throughout all these arcs and they just never showed up. That would be really interesting, but also kind of make no sense because they're so strong and they should have intervened in some of the other fights that happened throughout Bleach, like Soul Society arc, Arankar arc, Thousand Year Blood War especially. If they was alive, they should have shown up for that. Oh. Anyway, it is 11:08 here a.m. in Japan right now, so I'm probably going to end the stream here in a little bit. That way I can go out because I'm getting very hungry and I've been drinking quite a bit, so I am getting a little buzzed right now. So I need to go out and get some food, need to get some breakfast, and decide what I'm going to do for today. Other than uh, look around and shop in Akihabara, I'm not really sure what I'm doing today. Um, I did quite a bit of the stuff around Tokyo. Um, I guess I could go up to the Tokyo Dome area, but I was also wanting to go to the Lum statue and like Toei Animation Studio. I'd like to go up there to that. Where are the best places to eat? Honestly, everywhere. I ate a lot of kombini food, but outside of that, I really love curry. So I'm always going to curry places while I'm here. Katsudan, I go to a lot of Katsudan places. Yesterday went to udon place in Kawaguchiko. Went to an udon place there. It wasn't the best udon I've ever had. Apparently udon is like really famous up in Kawaguchiko. But the udon wasn't that great. But yeah, pretty much anywhere you can go in Tokyo is gonna have some like good food. It just depends on your taste. I'm always trying like new ramen places, new curry places, getting katsudon at places. I haven't had any sushi while I've been here this time, so I could go to a sushi place. Um, I like sushi quite a bit, but I like curry and like ramen and udon, yakisoba, stuff like that more. But yeah, as far as places to eat, if you don't want to go to like the local cuisine that's around here, um, there's always like pop-up shops and special cafes that are happening all around Tokyo all the time. Um, like in Yokohama, they have a pop-up cafe down there that's bleach themed, and they also, yeah, it was in no, yeah, it was in Yokohama, and in Ikebukuro they have like Sergeant Frog. I forget the Japanese name of the series. It's like Kekoro something something. Sergeant Frog is the English name, but they have an event going on up there for that with like some pop-up shops and stuff. Uh, I haven't played the Yakuza games, so I'm not really sure, but yeah, a lot of the Yakuza games have areas that are like based on Tokyo, so it is kind of similar. Like if you go to like Kabukicho, and Shinjuku area. There's a lot of areas that you would recognize from the game. Um, there's also a lot of like anime inspired and anime based places. Like there's the Your Name Stairs, like right outside of Shinjuku, and there's the Akihabara Radio Raken or whatever it is. There's that. I went to that multiple times. It's a good shopping center. It's the place from Steins Gate that the time machine like crashes into. Um, I was gonna film a video while I was there, like showing like the outside of the building and like going in and showing what's in the building. But it's mostly just a shopping area that has like each floor has a different theme of stuff that you can buy. So it's not incredibly interesting, and it would probably be a really short video. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. Um, I went to the Your Name Stairs while I've been here this time. It's the first time I've went to that since 2019. Um, I need to. I went to the shrine while I was there too, because there's a shrine at the top of the stairs, and I was gonna get a Goshuin while I was there, but they didn't open until 10 or 11 a.m. and I was there at like 8 or 9 a.m. So I didn't want to wait around for them to open. But I need to go out there because I want to get that Goshuin while I'm here this time. Well, if anyone has any more questions, you can go ahead and ask them and I'll answer them. But I need to get off here and go out and get some breakfast for the day. It's getting late and I don't want to spend the whole day in the hotel because it's supposed to storm tomorrow. So I'm probably going to be stuck in the hotel or in the general area of Ueno most of the day because I don't want to get out and walk while it's storming. It's supposed to be like 20 and 30 mile per hour winds and like heavy rain and stuff. So I'm probably going to spend tomorrow like studying and might try to edit some videos and upload some videos that I've filmed while I've been here. I need to see if there's any like Persona 5 isn't exactly based off of Tokyo in real life, but there are some spots from Persona 5 that are in Tokyo, so I would like to try to look up some of those and see if I can find them. I don't really know any other anime locations that's really popular that I want to go to while I'm here. I didn't research a lot before I came this time. I kind of just, for this trip, I kind of just came to Japan and decided to wing it. I don't really have any plans while I'm here, so I've just been going wherever I feel like that morning, like I plan out my day. But we're still here for around a week left before I leave, so gonna try to get some more footage while I'm here. I was in Odaiba day before yesterday, I believe. Went to the Gundam statue while I was down there. Did some shopping at forget the name of that place, but they had like a Doraemon store, some Doraemon statues. It's where the Gundam Cafe is and stuff. They also have like a miniature Statue of Liberty there out in Odaiba. It's like on the way to the Tokyo Big Side. Unfortunately, like the big Ferris wheel, there used to be like a giant Ferris wheel that was really famous for being like in the background of like a lot of anime. It's like in Odaiba, or it used to be, but during the pandemic they closed that down, so the Ferris wheel isn't there anymore. So that's a little disappointing. Oh, well, I think I'm from the Tenchi movie. Yeah, it's been in a lot of anime. Like the Ferris wheel has, it's definitely it used to be a very popular spot. I've walked past it numerous times on previous trips whenever I was here in 2018 and 2019. Yeah, I'm really sad that it's gone. A lot of the places that, even in like Akihabara and places, there's a lot of stores and popular places that are just gone now. There's new stores there. Some of them, there's still not even stores in anymore. It's like abandoned buildings looking now. So, yeah, definitely post-pandemic, Japan is very different now. Hopefully the economy starts doing better. That way they can start opening things again. Unfortunately, that also means there's a lot of gaijin here, and I try to stay away from the very heavy gaijin areas. That's one reason I don't spend a ton of time in Akihabara. Akihabara, Shibuya, like the main strips of them anyway. There's so many gaijin there. So much more than what I remember from previous trips, especially in Shibuya this time. I was amazed by how many foreigners was there. It was very disappointing because I don't like being around a lot of foreigners whenever I'm here. I like to be around Japanese people while I'm here. Yeah, there are some more locations I would like to get to while I'm here. I might try to go back to Tokyo Tower. I haven't been there since 2018. There's also the Sky Tree. I went to that one last year. I might try to go out to that again. I believe there's some more places that I could go to. Another place that I went to this time for the first time was like the Shinjuku Gardens or whatever it is, Yoan Gardens or whatever it is. It's like the big garden area that you pay. I think it was like 200, 300 yen, maybe 500 yen to go into like the gardens, and it's a big area with like a bunch of ponds and stuff. But there was so many foreigners there. There was like at least like half of the people there was foreigners. It was pretty insane. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream and work on getting out for the day. Go get some food and get the day started. So I will see you in the next video. Later.